Hi, I'm Deborah Dahab, your expat coach. I help people prepare for a move abroad and adjust once they're there. Today, I'm going to talk about the very first thing you need to do that it's important you take into account when you decide to move abroad. Now, typically we have like something triggers us in terms of we have an idea, we want to move, then we start our research, and then we might be between, like I want to go to X or Z place or undecided, but something happens. There's something that happens and things fall into place and we say, yes, this is it. I want to go. So this is when these tips are helpful. First thing is to figure out what you're moving for. Now, when we're building a house, we need a blueprint. We need to understand what type of house it is. Is it a cabin? Is it a bachelor pad? Is it a family house? Is it a summer house? Is it by the beach? The concept of the house will define how you're going to build it. Same thing with moving abroad. So what are you moving for? What type of life do you want to have? How do you envision your life in this new place? This is your blueprint, and this is something that sets the foundation for a successful move abroad. So this is the most important thing to think about. It's not the paperwork at this point. It's not the visa application. It's not even the financials yet, because the financials will depend on this. So this is the most important first step. Now, the second thing you want to do is, yes, okay, I know that I want to move. I know what I'm moving for and how I envision my life. What do I need to get there? So depending on the passport you hold, you might need a visa or you might need a job. So how do you make that happen? Just in general terms. And the third thing you want to do that ties up with the second one is, when do I want to go? So it's really important to have a target date. I cannot tell you how many people I talk to and I ask them, so when do you want to move? Oh, I want to move when I get the visa. It's like, well, it's the other way around. We first put the goalpost. So we say, I want to move on this date. And then we make things happen. We understand how we get there and we work backwards. We reverse engineer the process. So this is crucial. That why do we do this? Why it's important to do this? Because you have agency. Your move abroad does not only depend on other people's approval. Yes, it depends many times on a visa or other things in our life falling into place. But we have agency, and the more focused we are on when we want that to happen, the smoother and faster it is. Now, it doesn't mean that, your deadline, your target date might slide and you will have to review it. This happens for reasons that sometimes we decide that we're not ready, or other things in our life happen that we have to postpone it or push it up, depending. So it doesn't mean that it's set in stone, but what it does when you establish a target date is that it helps you to create a sense of you are responsible for this, and whatever you can do in your power, you will do to make it happen. And the last tip that I wanted to share with you is to look at your life as a whole. Map out all the areas of your life: health, family, friends, career, finances, health. I don't know if I mentioned health, environment, hobbies, pets, anything. And think about how this move abroad will affect all of these areas. It might surprise you that, one area might disappear or might be reduced. How do you feel about that? For example, let's say that you are moving abroad and your friend's area might, at least for a while, be reduced because you're going to a new country where you have to build your social network again. How do you feel about that? And again, go back with that reflection to your what for, to the design of the first step, and see how these things align. So before thinking about visa application and paperwork and all that, these are the steps that I recommend taking. Now, if this content, if what I'm telling you resonated and you think this is important for your move abroad, take a look at the link in the description box, and maybe the Master Your Move program is a good fit for you. Feel free to book your free enrollment call. We'll talk, we'll see if the program is a good fit. And if it is, you will have a very smooth move abroad in the connection with a group, with individual support, with online lessons. It's a 6-month program, and it really has helped a lot of people move into their new country, their new culture, their new life in a very mindful, positive, productive way. This is all I have for you today. I hope this was helpful. Remember to comment, subscribe. Let me know if you want me to talk about anything specific about your journey. You have any questions, I will be happy to address them. And I'll see you next time. Bye.